Hi, welcome back, friends. I am Helen, Let's Talk channel. And this week episode is going to be a little bit of a gut pouring out. And I know I want to acknowledge that I'm late because last week was quite heavy. And as you know, I shared last week that I talked about something real, and that was the feeling of not being supported, and essentially is about expectation, right? It's normal. We have judgment, we have expectation, we have disappointment. That's part of human being, and obviously that was really the reason why that I realized the moment when you have this expectation for people to show up and they don't, and it stings. It's okay because we're human beings. And instead, what did I do instead of going into the victimhood and all that insecurity of, I'm not worthy? No, I kept going, and then something wild happened. Literally days later, I found myself standing on a stage sharing a story that was so vulnerable, so raw, and so revealing that it took me 15 years to this point now for me to share that story so raw and organically, and it happened. And oh my gosh, I can tell you how healing, how empowering it was. I thought literally there was only just 30 people showed up, but over we had 65 people showed up. So of course my anxiety, all that was real. It came. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to get out. I don't want to do this. So all that came up. Okay. And it's normal. We just have to acknowledge that anxiety and talk to it like a little child, because that is our little child that's coming out, and it's real. And I promise you, it will come back out again, because that's just how it is. And, sometimes we're really caught up to the expectation is who isn't showing up for us, but we forget to notice who is showing up for us. And that's exactly why I am so intentional about growing this channel organically. And as I mentioned before, what I mean by organically is I am not asking my friends and family, my uncles, aunts, and to subscribe, because I truly believe that when somebody is watching you, they'll judge you, they'll assess, and there's something that you will hold back. And that's just my own personal opinion. Maybe you don't agree, drop in the comment. I love to hear you. Like I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm here to grow along with you. And for me, is I know when somebody who I don't know, I can really fully show up. I hope, some of you may probably know what I mean. You can be who you really want to be versus who they see you as, right? So share with me if you do have this kind of feeling. And, I know that that my insecurities of all these trauma, of healing will come up. So this is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And my commitment is growth. And as you know, I'm committed into perfectly imperfect. This is why I don't edit my video. Sometimes things come to me as I channel my wisdom, my trauma, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And plus, I'm not very good with technology. I don't want to make it fancy with like things glowing out and this and that, so you understand what I mean. So, my commitment is I always want to show up to be the better version of myself. Like my motto is BTY. What does that stand for? Better than yesterday. As long as we are better than ourselves yesterday, we know we are doing something right. Little baby step. So I thought of something kind of quirky, creative, and a win-win situation of why not let this space grow naturally and celebrate a milestone. And what I mean a milestone is I have a very magic number. The number is 178. But no, we're not going to play a small milestone with 178. What we're going to do is when we hit together 1,778 subscribers, I am going to fully share my story that I shared on stage, which is called Temptation to Transformation, which took me 15 years to heal from it, to step into this empowerment of my version of myself. So I think it's worth more than 178 subscribers. And don't get me wrong, I have organic 19 subscribers right now. I think it's amazing, without being salesy, asking my friends and family and in fact, they ask me, hey, Helen, I heard you got a channel, but I'm like, nope, I'm not sharing with you. And I refuse for my husband to even tell them. And that's how committed I am to keep this channel organic. So if you would help me share with your friends and family who they love deep, real, authentic transformation story, and let's see how fast this will grow and how slow it will grow. And it's okay. That's one thing, is you can't be attached to the outcome. We just don't need to know the how, as long as we just keep on walking forward. And one day, I know it will come, and you're the first of it, that I'm the example of it. I'm a nobody at the moment, but you know what? If I keep on doing, consistently show up for myself and for you, I know something will happen. We just don't need to know the when. So in the meantime, let's talk about, have you ever experienced of people being let you down, that wasn't there for you, and you were expecting to be there and they weren't? Drop in the comment. I'd love to hear from your experience, because this is how we start healing, is when we start talking about it, right? There's no shame in talking about feeling. You know me, I'm a feeling slut. I love feeling. That's how I grow, that's how I heal, and this is why I am committed of being with you today. And in November, this is why it all started, that I don't know how it's going to happen, but in November, that's when I'm going to be doing my healing retreat, and I know you're going to be there with me, and I will share every part of that journey with you, because that's a huge milestone for me. In November, healing retreat in St. Thomas, 2025. I've had this vision for 2 years now, so I'm finally doing this as we are growing together. So like I said, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, anything and everything, good, bad, ugly, I'm here. I am Helen, Let's Talk Channel. I will see you next week. Bye for now.